Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Friday, the 20th of August, 2021. This is the LA Times expert level puzzle, a regular one that I like to play, and I'm sure you like to play along too. And so this is today's puzzle. Earlier on this afternoon, I played yesterday's puzzle. I'm going to try today's now, and let's see how it compares and shapes up. Yesterday's was a fairly ordinary kind of thing, didn't need any special techniques or anything like that. So let's see about today's, shall we? Okay, immediately I see sevens blocking across here and 7 blocking down here like this. So I know straight away I can put 7 in there. Do these numbers grab you in the same way? They just kind of jump up at you without actually staring at, without looking for anything. You just kind of put your eye on the screen and they kind of jump up at you without you looking for them. I wonder if you get that too. Let me know. 2 across this row, 2 across this row, and that gives us a 2 down there. Of course, there comes a point where you have to physically start looking. I mean, actually, make the effort to look. But at the beginning, just when you first open a Sudoku puzzle, I wonder if you get this thing of just like not really staring, just opening your eyes and letting the numbers come up at you, and just seeing a couple of easy ones before you really have to get into the game. Okay, I see a 1 in this square here. Shall we work on it? Okay, so there's a 1 down this column here, so 1 has to appear in one of these 2 squares, right? So blocking across here. And we have a 1 blocking across here, and then there's a 1 up here blocking this square. So finally, we come to the conclusion that a 1 must be placed there. Well, that's all that's jumping up at me right now. Nothing else. I am seeing, places where numbers are limited to pairs, but I'm not finding digits that I can actually place for sure yet. So, but we'll look more closely now. Try to pay closer attention to what's going on here. Here we go. There's a 2 blocking up here, 2 blocking up here. That gives us a 2 there, doesn't it? Also, this 2 blocks across here like this, and this 2 blocks up here. So 2 will be one of these 2 squares, thereby blocking all the way down this column, especially these 2 squares here. This 2 blocks down here, and so that leaves us with that position for a 2. The 6 blocking up this column, 6 blocking across this row, so that's the 6 there. Weird, I wasn't even looking in that part. I was looking over in this side here of the grid, but suddenly I thought, oh, maybe I should be checking back on where I've just placed a digit. It makes more logical sense, doesn't it? Sometimes I play this game quite illogically, even though it's a game of logic. I'm still here. Haven't gone anywhere. Okay, so those of you who have seen this channel before know that I play the game with pencil marks. Kudos to those of you who manage to have your own techniques that can solve the game without adding potential candidates, but I use them, find that I need them and use them. My memory is not that good, and also the techniques that I need are based on the pencil marks usually. So without further ado, I shall start to put some in, and I'm going to start with the ones because they go here or here because of this one blocking up here and across here. Okay, and then we have one blocking up here, down here, so one goes there and there. Remember, we have one across here now because there's one blocking down there. Okay, and up here we also have one in these two squares because of the one blocking across here and across here. So that's all of the possible ones that we could fill in actually. 2 is limited to this square and this square, we know, here and here. We mentioned that previously. Here it's limited to these two squares as well because blocking across this row and down here. Up here we've got 4 possibilities, so I'm going to leave that for now. What else do we have? 3s. 3s we can put as candidates down here like this. Aha. And so, aha, isn't that Alan Partridge? So 3 is in these squares, so that means that 3 will have to appear along here. I'm going to put this in, even though it's not a pair, I'm going to put it in because it's in this, restricted to this column here, and I think that's going to be important. Okay, can't do much else. 4 blocks up this column here, so we got 4 as candidates in those 2 squares. 4 blocks down here, these 2, so 4 is here or here. 3 squares there, that's no good. Okay, can't limit to pairs anywhere else. No, can't limit 5 to pairs. I can limit to triples, but that's it. 6 we can put a pair here and here, sure. And also we can put a pair here and here like that. Up here we're limited to this row here. Shall I put it in? Yeah, okay. I know I'm breaking my own rules. I said I'm looking really for pairs, but if you see it limited in such a way, sometimes it's useful to add it in that way as well. Okay, well, 7. 7 is a pair up here, there, or there. 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking down here, 7 blocking across here, 7, 7. But this is not a pair of 7 or 3 because I put in a triple here. As I said, you've got to be careful. If you're breaking your own rules, you must remember when you broke them, this is not a pair. This is a triple. So 7 or 3 is not an exclusive pair there, or a matching pair, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, not much else there. 8 we can put in as a pair here and here, because blocking up this column, of course, and across here. 8 is also a pair in these 2 squares and down here. Now we do have a pair, a naked pair here. So now we can find this number for sure, because it's whatever number is left, and we go through and we find it's a 5. Okay, so now we can go back and put in pencil mark 5 in these 2 squares because of the 5s blocking up this column and the 1 blocking across here like that. Now back over here, what can we do? We've got 1, 2, 3. We don't have 4. Any use on 4? No. 5. Yes, we can put in pencil mark 5 now here and here because of this blocking 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We haven't got 5, 6, 7. 9 is the other number we need. So 9 blocks this square here. That's great. So we've got 9 in these two squares, so this is whatever's left, and whatever's left is 4. Okay, so 4 must appear here now, and we can remove pencil mark 4 there. And we can put 4 as a pair of candidates in those two squares now, because blocking up here, blocking down there. Right, let's see, what's missing in this block here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we don't have just yet. Can't tell which is which. What's happening over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Any news on 6? No, 6 and 9 are the last two numbers we need to get. And no help on 6 or 9 down here just yet. So let's see if we can move somewhere else and find something else. How about up here? 1, 2, 3 we're missing, don't know. 4 we're missing, don't know. 8 we're missing, don't know. Okay, that was a waste of time. How about down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, we don't know. 5. Well, I must be able to tell what the missing number is, shouldn't I? That's what I'm. Where's my logic gone? Come on, think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have an 8 yet. Okay, let's get in there somewhere. So 8 is the missing number in this column. Okay, and so this then will have to be a 3 because there is a pair of 7 or 8. So the 3 goes here, and we can remove pencil mark 3 like that. Ooh, I hear rain. Thunder anyway. Rain will be on its way soon. Well, I'm not making any progress on looking around for pairs, etc. again, so I'm going to have to now go full throttle and fill in all of the necessary candidates. It seems that way. So let's just do that. So missing numbers up here are 3, 4, and 8, and they can go anywhere unrestricted. So let's put them here: 3, 4, 8, 3, 4, 8, and 3, 4, 8 here. Now down here we've got missing, well, 1, 2, 3, 4 we don't have yet, so 4 can go anywhere. 5 blocks this square here. Of course, this is at 7 or 8 only. We're not considering these squares. Okay, 5 blocks this square here. So 5 is like this. 6 we have, 7, 8, 9 we need to get. 9 can go anywhere, right? There aren't any intersecting 9s anywhere. So 9 like this. Okay. Now we have 4, 8, 3, 4, 8, 3, and 8, 3. Okay, so actually we can get rid of this 4 now, leaving us with a pair of 5 and 9 here, and that matches up in terms of error checking. That's good. So that means that 4 now are the only 4s in this column, and that means we can remove this 4 now, okay, because these are the only 4s in this column. Therefore 4 must appear in one of these two cells. It can't appear in this cell here. Now we've got 3, 8, and we've got 3, 8 here as well. Now there aren't any 3s or 8s to remove along here, but it does give us a unique rectangle Okay, you see 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8, and 4, 3, 8. So we can actually place this as a 4 right now, and then we'll move pencil mark 4 there. That will in turn give us 4 candidates that we can place there or there. Not 4 candidates, I mean, of course, I mean candidate 4 in 2 places. You know what I mean. Sometimes when I'm trying to think and speak at the same time, it's far too complex for my simple brain. Right. Where am I now? Okay, let's get back to the, not back to the drawing board, back to the Sudoku grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this block here I'm looking. 6 can go anywhere, so we'll put it anywhere. 7, 8, we've got 9 is our last number to get, and that can go anywhere too. Okay, over here we've got 6 and 8. The last number to get is what, 5? So 5 is unlimited, like that. Now what do we have here? 5, 9, 5, 6, and 6, 9. Yes, 3 numbers in 3 squares. Here we have 5, 9, 5, 8, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2. Is that the right number? 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. Yes, correct number of possible candidates there. And no eliminations that I can see. Right, so where to next? I think it's all much of a muchness. So let's just do this block here. 1, 2, we've got 3 blocks here. So, I'm freaking the wrong key again. 3 is possible in these squares here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the one that we need now. So 9, 9, and 9, and 9 anywhere. No restrictions on 9. That looks pretty empty. I'm not sure I want to be going up there just yet. That's like the top of the mountain. Let's come back and try this middle section here, just in case it's a bit easier. We've got 1, 2, we've got 3 blocking along here and 3 blocking up here. So we've got 3 in those squares there. 4, we've got 5 blocking across here, and we can't say anything else, so 5 filled in. 6, yes. 7, anything up there? 7, 7, 7, no. Okay, so 7 blocking this column, 7 blocking along here. 7 is like this. 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking across here. 8 is like this. That seems to be a triple, doesn't it? Where's the 9? 9, okay, available like this. Okay, now I think 7, 8, and 3 is a triple, right? 7, 8, and 3 are not in any other squares here. No other squares containing 7, 8, or 3 except these 3 squares. So in Sudoku, that means that 7, 8, and 3 are the only numbers that can appear in these 3 squares. So anything else we can remove. So let's get rid of the 1 there. Let's get rid of the 3 there. Let's get rid of the 3 and the... Hold on, what did I just say? 3, 8, sorry. 3, 7, 8. Let's get rid of the 9 here, I should say. Let's get rid of the 5 here and the 9 here. I remove a 3 by accident there. What did I do? I can't. The trouble is with this particular online thing, I can't undo anything. Let me see. 3, yeah, 3 could go there, right? 3, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8. Sorry about that. I apologize for my lack of clarity in removing candidates. I hope you managed to follow that. Okay, so now we've got 4, 5, 9, 4, 5, 9, and 5, 9. So now we have another triple in here, 4, 5, and 9. So that means that can't be a 5 now. that has to be a 1. Okay, and right, okay, so then that square there has to be a 1, and the one we can remove from here. This doesn't seem to be very clear. I apologize for my lack of clarity, but anyway, I hope you get it. 7, 8, 7, 8, 3, 7, 8, 3. So it means that 3 can disappear in these squares now, because 7, 8, and 3 are 3 numbers in 3 squares. So we are left with a single 9 here, and then a 4 there, and then a 6 there, because we've got 4 and 9 already, and then a 3 there. So now we can remove that 3. Right, I think it's looking okay now. I believe I've got this right. Of course, I've got a 4 here, so I know that's not a 4. This is going to have to be a 5, 9, because we've got 4, 5, 9 in these squares, so I know that's got to be a 5 or a 9, but I can't really deduce what it is just yet, so we'll hold off on it. But then again, I'm filling the candidates up here anyway, I guess. Hold on a second. 7, 8, 7, 8, 5, 9, 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5, 9. Okay, yeah. So, all right, the next number to fill in here is 3. 3 blocks this square, so we can fill in 3s in those squares. 4, we've got 5 blocks along this row here, so 5, 5, and 5, 6 we've got already. 7 blocks up this column and this square here, so 7, 7, and 7. 8 we've got already. The last number to get is 9. 9 blocks this square here that we can go in other places. Right. I'm not sure if you're picking up this thunder, but a Bangkok storm is on the way. Right, now something I haven't done is I've placed a 4 here, so that means I've now got to get rid of pencil mark 4, and I put that earlier as a pair, so the 4 has to be here. Okay, next up, one more block to fill in candidates. So let's bite the bullet and get to it. What, 2 blocking up here, 2 blocking across here like this. So pencil marks can go 2, 2, and 2. 3s restricting us to this column here, because 3 blocking up this column, so 3, 3, and 3. 4 we have already. 5 we have already. 6 we have already. 7 we have already. 8 we have already. We're looking for 9s. 9 blocks across here and up here. Shame we didn't get a single 1 there. That's a shame, but we didn't manage it. 9, 9, and 9. Okay. I've made a mistake, slight mistake, not a mistake, but something I haven't done yet is to remove the 6's from here. So I've got to remove a 6 here and a 6 here. So in fact, that we will get a single. It just wasn't the one I was thinking of. That's got to be a 2. And so now we can remove 2 in this block and 2 in this column. That gives us a 1, 9 here and a 1, 9 there. That's looking good. Here a 1, there a 9, everywhere a 1, 9. And this now is our only remaining 2 in this block. Okay. We have a single here by the looks of it. Let's just double check on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 indeed. So if the candidate filling has been correct, that is a 7. And that's going to remove candidate 7 along here. And this is the only square now with 7 in this block. Well, you know, this is the beauty of using candidates, is that when you make these eliminations, if you check within a block for a particular number, if that's the only one, well, that's the only one. So we know 7 is there. Now we can remove 7 down here. And let's see, 7 is limited to these 2 squares here. and 7 and 8 here and here. Oh look, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 3. We've got another unique rectangle, the second unique rectangle of our puzzle. So let's put the 3 in. And that should be enough to kill the game, I think. 8 there. 3 has to appear here now because 3 obviously blocking up here. Right, let's just do some removals. 3's, okay, down here, what do we have to get rid of? Something. 8 has to go, there we go. So now this square is the sole remaining 8 in that block. And it limits us to 8 down here, which we have already anyway. Okay, going well, I think now. Ooh. Sound effects. I'm not playing a BBC sound effects CD or something. That is live thunder. I think the microphone may be picking up, although I do use noise cancellation on here. It might be blocking it out, but anyway. That's 7 now, because we've got 8 here already, so 8 goes here. And that's our 7 there. That's the last 7, it's gone grey. Right then. I'm sure we've got enough now to finish. We must have, I'm sure. Well, I don't believe we're going to find... Every time I say that, I find some tricky logic problem or something, but anyway. Here's something that looks odd. Okay, we now have 3. Okay, we have a 3 here, so that we can now place as the 8 and that as the 3. I knew there was something odd there. This is the only place for a 3 now, right? Because this blocks along here and blocks along here. We have to remove pencil mark 3's. There we go. 8 and 9, 8 and 9. That 9 can't be true now, can it? So therefore it's a 1. And if that's a 1 down there, this must be a 1 down there, and that has to be our 9, giving us a 6 in that square. Now we're getting onto the buy value cells now. You know, coming towards the end of this, you know, this game is very easy to play. Once you get down to the buy value cells like this, it's just either or. As soon as you place one number, it's the other one that you need. You know, here I've placed a 9. This is a 5 or 9, so it's clearly the 5. There's nothing to explain about the game in this stage, really. I'll get rid of pencil mark 5 there, giving us a 4 and 9 there now. And I'll get rid of pencil mark 5 there, so we know we've got 4, 9. Shall I? Shall I do it? 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 4, 5, 9. Let's do it, and let's have our third unique rectangle in. I know it's not necessary. I know you could do it without, but it's fun, isn't it? That's our third unique rectangle in the same puzzle. Right, 9 there, 8 there, 9 goes here. Why not? You only live once, right? Last number to get here is 5. This must be a 6 then. The last number along here that we don't yet have is a 2, and therefore 5 goes here, making this square a 9, and that one a 4, and that one a 9, and this one a 4. I haven't found this a tricky puzzle, by the way. 3 blocking down here, so that's our 8. Not actually a tricky puzzle, but I've used 29 minutes. That's actually slower than normal, so maybe it was more difficult. I did use 3 unique rectangles and 2 triples, if I remember correctly. 3 unique rectangles and 2 triples in the same puzzle. Now there are probably easier ways to go about it, but that's what I happen to see in my path forward. And of course, when you play the game, you play it in your own way, and you see different things at different times. It doesn't mean that you have to get it in the same way. You can see different avenues forward, and therefore you go in a particular direction that may differ from the one that I took here. But anyway, I enjoyed that because I like finding at least some semi-tricky Sudoku type logic, you know, things like X-wings and that kind of stuff from time to time, which you don't often find in the newspaper puzzles. So thank you, Los Angeles Times, for today's expert level puzzle. That's the one I've enjoyed more than others today. my favorite so far. And I'm on a bit of a Sudoku marathon today. It's a one-man Sudoku festival. I might, you never know. I've got, it's just afternoon, not even into the evening yet. I might possibly do another one later on if I don't overdose on Sudoku. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel and come back for more Sudoku whenever you're in the mood. Bye bye.